Now I took the blade out, darling. I wanna see the light of the morning. I was stuck inside it yesterday. Said it till ease the pain on my wrist. I took the blade out, darling. Oh, I stood in the dark, wishing the end was near. But I found my heart and I know I am worthier. So I won't let go. Oh, don't wanna grow old. Oh, I won't let go. Oh, I won't let you go. Hey. What's up? What's happening? This K. I'm making this thing K. Show good. He sleep with a cutter. If you don't know that song, Won't Let Go, on X's last project, bad vibes forever. And the reason I'm saying that, we're here to talk about the double XL list, baby. Yes, baby. We're here to talk about the double XL list 2017. I don't know what the tagline was for this year. Hold on, let me check. Generation Next. Oh, I wish they probably want to change that title about now. But anyways, man, what's so happening? K-Show got his shit with a cutter. I'll put on one to tell I be doing these double XL lists. I finally did the newer one. Go check that one out. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably link it at the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, we here to talk about the double XL 2017 list. The reason I didn't do the 2021 because I started doing these when that one was coming out. So I'm like, to be fair, let me give them a year to do what they do, and then we'll come back to that one. But anyways, we here with the double XL 2017. So double XL 2000 and I said 17 right now, 7. Okay, 2017 freshman class, Generation Next. It says 10th anniversary freshman issue, but anyways, whatever. So we got Kamaya, a boogie with the hoodie. Hold on, let me go. Kamaya, a boogie with the hoodie. PNB Rock, XXX Tentacion, Playboy Cardi. Oh man, when I get to him. Made in Tokyo. Amine. I thought your name was anime. Let's keep it a book. Ugly God, Cap G, and Kai. Now, if we're looking at the list of stars, probably the list or the niggas that still have like a good buzz right now. PNB Rock is good, but honestly, I don't know if this nigga just stopped rapping. He got some label ish. I don't know what happened. But X, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get to him. Or should I do his? No, I'll leave his to last because he was the 10th spot. So I'll do his last. X, A Boogie's doing his thing right now. And honestly, Amine has a base. He keep coming with his shit. I will say that for sure. And Cap, I be seeing this shit, but I don't know about Cap. Made in Tokyo. Anyways, let's get started. So let's get started with the people I have not been following the most. I'll say, let's just get them out of the way. We leave the strong for last and not strong for first. You know what I'm saying? Get the bad taste out of your mouth quick. So anyways, we got Made in Tokyo now. He had the big song Uber Everywhere and the skateboard song with, I think Big Sean was on that shit. And he blew up really. He blew up around the same time as the predecessor to this list, the 2016 list, honestly. That was one of my big gripes with that list. Everybody deserved to be on it, and now I have changed my mind on Anderson .Paak. I have changed my mind. He's great. I understand why you put him on there. But at that time, Playboy Cardi or a Made in Tokyo would have made sense to put on that list. I'm not gonna lie. But after these big songs, he's dropped some taste. His production was always good because he always did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He was always good. By the way, this is the brother of 24 Hours, who has not made a list, but I just wanted to mention that. His brother also makes music and is a damn well good producer as well. But anyways, as that's going on, he's doing his thing, picking proper beats, and he's just doing his thing, right? But sadly, as this happened, made the list, it was a good look. Sadly, after that, though, hasn't really done too much, hasn't really got a big song. Like, with him, I wasn't really following him that much. He's from the SoundCloud era, you know what I'm saying? Doing his thing, But I didn't follow him as much. He had the big songs. He had Uber Everywhere, which fucking trust him, he took that and he made it his own, to be honest. How the hell I chose Ami's version before your version? But anyways, he had that, and then it was just like, yeah, like he just dropped some tapes. I think he dropped a tape this year, to be honest, but it just ain't hit, to be honest. I don't really see people going on. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't have a fan base or no people like listen to him, but honestly, I just don't know. He has dropped a couple tapes. I could search it if you really want to know what the hell it is. But like, I don't know. I guess because he got the big hit right out of the gate and the other stuff wasn't really matching up. I was like, yeah, we don't really care. Like, yeah, we don't really care. I think that's what happened. I really think that's what happened with him. We didn't really give a fuck about him. And not to say like he wasn't nothing. So I'm guessing the You Are Forgotten had Uber Everywhere, whatever the hell. So then he had and Thank You Mr. Tokyo. So he had Sincerely Tokyo in 2018. He had Runner Up Rapper in 2019, and he had Never Forgotten. I think that's the one I remember that dropped this year in 2020. Honestly, haven't been listening to it. He's kind of down from where he started from. And yeah, I just really can't say anything about like, I don't know. Has he fell off? I don't know. Cause see with him and like Fetty Wap and shit, I just feel like they just got their shit off quick. All the big songs came out quick, you know, before they really established themselves, right? Yeah, it's like the big song kind of propelled you before you were ready to come back with the content. I feel that's what happened. I don't feel like he fully got on. It's like the Block Boy JB thing is like, I feel like he just caught the Drake song too quick before he was really established, in my opinion. But hey, that's just me. But shout out Made in Tokyo. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I guess I could make a thing on him. What's that shit called? Beat the clock on him, I guess. But honestly, I don't. I never listened to him like that. So then again, I didn't listen to Pump and Perp like that, but I can tell, I can look at the fall off. You know what I'm saying? I can see the fall off. But it is what it is. I can't be mad over it. Next, we got Kamaya. You know what I'm saying? Little girl, she was on the please tell me why you always hate. 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 You know what I'm saying? She was on that song. And it was what it was. Now she's done her thing, she's been coming up, but I feel like at the time she got on the list, people was like, what? We didn't really know her that much. And to be honest, now we still don't know her that much. She had that song, I guess she had a couple songs that was going big again. First time I heard of her was on this list. She did her thing. She can't. Then after the list, yeah, like she frequently collabs with YG. She's from the Bay Area, but I don't know, bro. Like, honestly, it's not even that her music's bad. I don't know if it's the label, if she signed to a label, or if she has a team for promotion. It's like, I had to go search her shit rather than the other artists on here. Like, their shit just pops up. You know what I'm saying? Compared to her, it was like, yeah. But like XXL always does this. They will always put like a person who has the talent and is kind of slept on the list to give them more light, which I'm not mad at because she is talented. But I don't know what it is, if it's the marketing and stuff. Now, I don't know. She hasn't wowed me. If that's what you want to know, she hasn't like wowed me. But hey, man, like it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I'm honestly not, but I can't give you a proper opinion. She's dropped some tapes. I think she dropped a collab tape with Capolo. Then she dropped her own tape. I think I posted it a couple weeks ago. And so on and so forth. Again, she's not bad, but I don't know what it is. Like, it's just, you know? I'm just like, okay, I'm indifferent, you know? But hey. It is what it is. But shout out her. Maybe she'll grow on me. See, that's why there's certain people I'm indifferent towards. I'm just like, it's cool, it's weird, you know, so I can't really make is their career done. There's only probably like, I did the Ugly God one. I could probably only Made in Tokyo. Probably. And maybe Kyle I could do a career video on. That's about it. To beat the clock on. That's about it. I can't really do shit on anybody else. But that's besides the point. And I mentioned him. So next is Kyle. Kyle, he's been doing his thing. He's very positive. He's kind of like a Chance the Rapper, but at least the music sounds good. Yeah, Chance, I'm still on you as for that travesty that was the big day. But we have Kyle. He's doing his thing. He was always coming up. He's been rapping for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Very positive, like Chance. You know, I'm surprised they didn't work together, or they should have the same management team. Without. Anyways, been doing this thing apparently for a while. Has a list, so he sounds incredible. And honestly, he could rap. To be honest, he could rap, and he raps very well. And he got I Spy with Lil Yachty. You know, he had that album, was doing his thing, and it was good. You know, a positive guy does his thing. Very talented, he can rap. He's doing his thing. I just don't know. In my opinion, maybe again, I might not be checking for him, and I might be stupid because I'm not checking for him. But yeah, he has dropped albums. I've seen him drop an album recently, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. He cut off his hair that he had in 2017. He has a fade, which I'm not mad at, and I think he got more built. But I don't know. I don't know. This list now, looking back at retrospect, like these three artists that I have mentioned first, second, and third, I just like, for me, and you don't need to be fuckery all the time because again, I listen to Chance. So maybe I personally have to go back and listen to some of Kyo's stuff. Because out of Kamaya, Made in Tokyo, well, actually, Made in Tokyo, I ain't hear that much. But like, yeah, out of him and Kamaya, I've heard more Kamaya than him. So maybe I have to go back and listen to his ish a little bit more. Because, yo, he's a positive dude and he could actually rap. Like, the songs before he was on the list that I have heard were very decent, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I should go back and check this shit out, you know what I'm saying? Give him more of a chance to really listen to this shit before I even make a career retrospective on him. See, that's why I was like, only Made in Tokyo, and I already did the Ugly God one. That's probably the only two. Yeah, but Kyle keep doing your thing, and hey, he gon' again, I feel like he caught the hit too quick, maybe. I don't know. But then again, bro, if the label pushes your shit gonna be a hit. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe label trouble, I don't fucking know. Yeah. So, I don't know how at one point he was really popping, and then, like, a year later, it's like, ghost. It's like, okay. Because you can't say that, oh, people just like the fuckery rap about drugs and all that shit, but yet we have a chance. So, again, I don't know. Anyways, we have got now Cap G. You know what I'm saying? Been grinding for a while. I seen this motherfucker grinding for so long. Of course, he had the big hit Girlfriend, but he was still grinding so long. And I was so happy when they made the list because I know that nigga was a hustler. He been grinding for a minute, and I was so happy for him. And the music he released, I think he releases like a week or two before the album. Like, bro, the album he dropped around this time when the list came out was fuego. That shit was flames, dog. I like that album. The album was cold as a motherfucker. Good. Atlanta resident, Atlanta native, and he did his thing. I'm not even mad at him. No, I wouldn't say his career's on the downhaul because he had Girlfriend, and after Girlfriend, it was just like, oh, he's doing his thing. It is what it is. Got a little buzz over here, little buzz over here. But besides that, like, he was cool, to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't feel like he's gone. He's still doing his thing. I still see him dropping, you know, inconsistently. So I'm not mad. Because he didn't really have buzz. He just had that one song. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're gonna say, oh, but Made in Tokyo. But Made in Tokyo been buzzing for a minute, and yeah, Cap just consistently puts in work. I feel like people just look at him as a single artist and want to get back to that Girlfriend song he had. Compared to Made in Tokyo, that nigga's a single artist. You know what I'm saying? But Cap is more of an album artist. Having listened to a couple of his albums, I see that, yo, this motherfucker's an album. There's album cuts that I really fuck with. I don't know. By the way, I also want to see this nigga link up with Peso, fly like Peter Pan. Anyways, man, I'm doing that shit. But shout out Cap G, he going strong. Go listen to a couple of shit tapes he dropped. You good. Trust me, you good. You got some shit. Ugly God. I'm not saying thank you, Ugly God, because Bumps and Bruises, I was not fucking with that album. You know, he's Ugly God, I think he's still signed to Asylum, or maybe he's not anymore, who fucking knows. But anyways, he did his thing, you know, he had the I Drip on Your Chick with a Wilder. You know, he had that song, did his thing, he had the song Beat My Meat, just being a troll rapper, trolling, making fun of himself, goofy, and all that little ish. You know, so eventually he did make the double XL, because he was hot at the time he was doing his thing, right? He made it, did his thing, not mad at it, right? Anyways, came out, did his little ish. You know, fun guy, funny as hell. I fought with him. But after that, bro, Because the album got pushed back, so he dropped the Booty Tape with Water and Beat Me Like. Certain songs you been heard, so I'm like, okay, get the streaming numbers up, go ahead. Then he dropped Bumps and Bruises, and that was not it. It wasn't it. Let's keep it a buck. It was not it. He had that song Boom, I think, with Yachty or somebody, and it was kind of decent. But besides that, I was just like, my nigga, I don't know. I don't know about this. It was what it was. I did a career retrospective on him. Go check it out. Hopefully it pop up over here somewhere on the top of the vid. But besides that, like, I just don't know about him. It is what it is, to be honest with you. If you want more information about that, go over there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here break it down with you 24/7. But yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. I should have did this in order so I remember. Okay, so I covered Kamaya, I did Cap G, I did Kaio, I did Made in Tokyo, and I just did Ugly God, right? Alright, so the other 5. Okay, cool. So who I got? Oh, thank God on the poster they're all standing close to each other. That makes it so much better. Okay, anyways. Number 6, Amine, Anime, Armadillo, you know what I'm saying? The Fake Weekend, because he tried the hairstyle and it didn't fucking work. Anyways, Amine is a curious tale. I personally don't listen to that nigga that much. I know he could rap. He had a Caroline that was doing his thing. A lot of people said he was an industry plant. I don't fucking know. But anyways, did his shit. Did his thing, to be honest. And he grew on me. Because I remember the first time, like, I get Caroline was a big song or whatever. But I was like, why is this nigga here? Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, as he made this list and as time has passed and taken in a couple of... The nigga is good. He's good, honestly. I'm not mad at him. He's good. He is good. He is good. He's good. I like his music. Go check out the albums. You're gonna find something you like. I like the production. Like, I don't know. It's like he had the hit song, and sure, maybe he has not got a hit song like that again. But his career is very stable. Like, I'm not mad at it, to be honest. Like, I feel like he's an album artist. He provides a lot of content. He's kind of witty. I like his bars, even though sometimes it's like, oh, what the fuck, nigga. But, like, at least it's funny, like, okay, nigga. But, like, very content driven, and I like that, to be honest. And I'm not mad at it at all. Like, I have to give him props, and I have to say your name properly now. Amino, Armadillo, Anne Marie, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta say your name properly now. Amine, you a real nigga. I gotta give it to you. You a real one. Gotta give it to you. All love. Love for me. Love. It is what it is. Playboy Cardi. And it's crazy because in this XXL thing, he's wearing the Playboy bunny. Oh my God. Take the tablet out of my hand for this nigga. I don't need shit. I don't need notes. Playboy fucking Cardi. My goodness. Okay, Magnolia, in my opinion, should have been on the XXL 2016. He had Fetty and Broke Boy doing crazy. He was doing features with Rich the Kid and shit. Going crazy, doing his thing. Got here, he had Magnolia. In New York, I'm Rock harder than myself. I don't know if the debut album was called Playboy Cardi, but whatever that album was called, did his thing. It's fire. Cool. 2017 list, made it. Wasn't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Did his shit. Cool. Ain't mad at him. Doing his thing, going up. My nigga. Dilate. Ha! That's when I was like, fuck this nigga. I did not fuck with that shit. It's a cult classic from his fans, and I didn't like that shit. So I'm like, okay. Maybe y'all know. Maybe y'all know more than me, but I don't like this shit. I loved Kanye, his views, nigga. We can talk about that. But I like Kanye's albums, but Yeezus had to look at that nigga like, what the fuck was you doing? But so maybe that's his album for me. This is his Yeezus that I'm like, I don't understand. But the next one I'll be like, oh, I like this. Maybe I'll slow. Maybe I'll come back. Like when More Life first came out by Drake, I didn't like that shit. Now I'm like, yo, this shit was fire. I was tripping. It is what it is. So boom. What we got? Didn't like it, but it's a cult classic. So I let it rock. Now I did a career. Can he beat the clock? And I think he basically did. You know what I'm saying? Beat the Clock will also appear up here somewhere. Whole lot of, first of all, Mario Judah came out the gate with his career. Shout that nigga out. And did a whole lot of Reddit that your fans like more than yours one that you put out. So shout him out, number one. Number 2, you got Iggy pregnant, which Iggy bad. Let's keep it a buck. Iggy bad as fuck. Let's keep it a buck. I ain't mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got your ex-girlfriend Ruby Rose a career. Now she's an artist, which, whatever. She dropped a tape last week, Friday, a mixtape, so that's a thing. I don't know why she never dropped it. She should have just dropped it like the first, honestly. You're just a week away from the first, and it's like you haven't really dropped a lot of music this year, but hey, go ahead, do your shit. Anyways, but... And then now we got... Then you finally drop, after 2 years, you finally drop Whole Lotta Red. Let's keep it, but it wasn't going to live up to the hype. The fans hated it a lot. I personally liked it better than Dilate. It was decent. There's like 6, 7 songs I like. But out of the 22 or 24 songs on there, no. It should have been shorter in my opinion. That's it. A couple of the beat selections I liked. You was sneak dissing some motherfuckers on that shit. Ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like your shit. You probably going to be number 1 when the charts come back for the sales first week. You probably going to be number 1 or whatever the fuck. Or the highest out of everybody that dropped that week. Which it was just you and Dirk, I guess. But besides that, like, fam, this Iggy shit, her coming online, dissing the fuck out of you, bro. Just ethering your soul away. Bro, what the fuck? Shawty says you missed your son's birth to play PS5 with Lil Uzi. It scares me? Bruh. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. What the fuck is you doing? Bro, what? Man. Now, again, that's your baby mama. You like her. By the way, he got a side chick, you know what I'm saying? And Iggy caught that he had a side chick, and kicked her out the door, sent somebody to kick her out, whatever the story was. It's just Playboy. Like, again, his name is Playboy. Playboy. What the fuck is he doing? You date a nigga called Playboy. What? It's like dating a nigga called Tiger and you surprised this nigga curls up with you at night. He a fucking kitty cat, nigga. Anyways, but with that being said, just what the fuck, nigga, what the fuck is this here for you, man? He caught us first song. Let's keep it up. He did. As for the album, fans ain't fuck with it. He said he's working on a deluxe. So hey, it is what it is. Me personally, it was cool. I like 7 songs. I liked it way better than Dilate. Too long. It was too fucking long, in my opinion. Too fucking long, number 1. Number 2, some of the songs, what the fuck was that? Like, let's keep it above. I think I only like 6 and 7. And it was like 22, 24 songs. That's a problem. And I'm not a fan of yours, so I wasn't guaranteed to like it. But if your cult fan base is not liking this shit, there's an issue. And you know, Cardi got love for y'all. So I see other people like, yo, nah, bro. No, you shouldn't do that shit. But number 1, it took too long to drop it. I guarantee you, if you just waited a little bit and he dropped it, niggas wouldn't be this upset. But niggas waited for this shit for a minute, bro. So, hey, that's number 1. And then also see, this is the thing about Cardi. I know Cardi likes to experiment and do different shit. Give me a Fetty Part 2. That's all I fucking ask for. That's all I ask for, nigga. 2018 Cardi, keep that nigga. I don't want him. 2018 and Oddworld, to keep that nigga. He has appeared on a couple features that I fucked with and he has saved. I'm not gonna act like he has not done that. But just give me the I just left Houston. What? I just left Earth. Guessing my blunt. Like, give me that nigga. I want that nigga back. Give me him. Just for one tape. That's all I ask. And I won't say shit no more. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, okay? All I ask. We done with him. I got the fucking album review and his career shit. Just go check them bitches out. If I could link all them videos in here, I will. I would. Okay, who else we got? Cardi was 7, right? Yeah, I talked about Amine or Armadillo. Hey, boogie with the hoodie. Hey, boogie with the hoodie. I didn't know it was fun. When I pull off, it goes skirt, skirt. That's a fun. Anyways, A Boogie with the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Ace Boogie, you know what I'm saying? We back in here from New York, you know, did his thing. He had my shit. He had Jungle. Been doing things. He was dropping hits, my nigga. Timely, he been dropping hits. And then he finally got on the XXL. Well deserved. Not even mad at it. Been doing his thing. As for... I know he dropped International Artist, and he recently dropped Artist 2.0, or just Artist 2, I don't fucking know, but Besides that, he has dropped a slew of tapes, been doing his thing. He has Highbridge, the label, trying to bring his niggas up. Him and Don Q are the most relevant ones, I would say. Trying to bring his other niggas up, you know what I'm saying? Besides, yeah, but he's been doing this thing, not mad, you know. His girl gave birth. Okay, yeah, Hoodie Season in 2018. And then Artist 2.0, and he had International Artist, which was like a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So he's been doing this thing, not mad at him, improving and improving. Now, Artist 2.0 wasn't my favorite. I probably fucked with Hoodie Season more, to keep it a buck with you. But it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And then he recently got arrested. You know, he's getting off that stuff. And he's working on new music. He's coming back, you know. So he might come back in 2021, as quick as 2021, he might come back with a new project, or maybe a hybrid of the label tape, compilation tape, like Youngboy did with his peoples. So we'll see what the fuck happens. But yeah, besides that, bro, like, he been doing good. Like, I don't really got shit to say about bro. Like, he coming. He coming. I ain't mad at bro. He doing this thing. I ain't mad. He just had his kid. He's chilling with his kid. He had some issues with his baby moms. You know, she was gonna not fuck with him for some reason. Shit happens. You know, he good though. He Gucci. Gucci. By the way, the fact his name's really Artist, I just thought this nigga's like, yo, I'm that nigga. Saying no. That's crazy. His name's Artist, and he became an actual like rapper or song. Hey, musical art. Hey, it was like it was destined. To be honest, it was destined. You know what I'm saying? So now we got the Philly young bull. We got PNB Rock. Now PNB Rock is like a rapper slash singer. You know, the new wave of niggas who rap and sing, the Tories and everybody else. So we got him. You know, he's been doing his thing. He had Selfish, I think. Been doing this thing out of Philly rap. You know, went to the bin. You know, appeared on Kodak's Too Many Years. Just been going crazy doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? And he always had the bars, and he could sing and shit. Now, he did have a buzz, and he did deserve to be there, to be honest. But besides, like, I don't really think his career plateaued. He has dropped a couple tapes after this appearance, and to be honest, they did well. To be honest, like, I liked them. I liked a couple songs. Like, again, I don't know. Maybe he hasn't caught a big hit again. Like, Every Day We Live and other shit. Like, he hasn't caught a super big hit. But honestly, the music's still there. It's still consistent to what it was at that time. So I'm not even mad at it. But besides that, like, yeah, he's still there. You know, legal troubles. He acting up a little bit. You know, the thing with him and Rod Wave happened. He acting up a little bit. But besides that, like, he good. He Gucci. I ain't really have anything bad to say. Like, to be honest. Just come and go check him out. You gonna find something you like. That's the thing about PNB Rock. He's very versatile. You gonna find something you like. He's versatile like this other artist we're about to talk about right now. And finally, number 10, the last person we here to talk about. Sadly, he was a great, and he passed away before his time, bro. He passed away before his time. We have XXX Tentacion, you know what I'm saying? Jase, you know, real nigga, you know. Look at me, fuck on me, like him, you know what I'm saying? And he just came out like the fact that song was out for 2 years or a year before, and it finally blew up somehow when he got into jail was ridiculous. The story was ridiculous. We've seen everything behind him with the fighting and all that shit. And apparently he was locked up, and just a couple days before of him getting out, he made the list, which was mod. You know what I'm saying? Just him getting locked up and all this shit that was happening and all that. Like, it was just fucking crazy what the fuck happened with him. You know what I'm saying? Just being that real of a nigga. Like, there's all that shit happening. Again, we still don't know what happened with that case. Did he really do it? Because sadly, he passed away before there could be a judgment of it. But yeah, he tried to change. He tried to be a good person. Let me just fill you in on some of the shit that dropped. Now, he dropped 4 studio albums, right? He dropped 4 studio albums. He dropped 17 August 25th, 2017. I think this was after the list, the XXL list. Then he dropped Question Mark, the album, on March 16th, 2018. You know, sadly, soon after that in the summer, he did pass away. Then after his peoples put out, like, his label put out Skins, which was unfucking finished, they dropped his album Skins, which dropped December 7th, 2018. And then after that, they dropped in December 6th, 2019. Wow, that's crazy. It's been a year since that dropped. They dropped Bad Vibes Forever, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. All doing well numbers. Of course, we remember Question Mark. That was probably the best album because he actually was here to properly finish it. There wasn't no open songs and open verses. He actually finished it. Of course, Sad rings a bell. Look at Me. You know, the feature he had for on Kodak's album. A lot of shit rings a bell with him. Very talented artist. He could do it all. He was rock influenced. He could rap when he wanted to. He'll make the screamo rock type of beat. Like, he was very talented at all. He'll put like some Hispanic stuff on it as well. Some grunge. Like, he was very talented. He was just meshing everything together and just trying to find this like evolution of music, just everything all into one. Because at the end of the day, whether it's rap, it's pop, it's jazz, it's all music at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna find something in every genre that he's like, yo, I like this, and you gonna nod your head. So he was just trying to meld everything and bring that into hip hop and just be an individual and be a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, you see like some of these brilliant creators we have don't live to be that old, and it sucks. You know, I remember when he passed, like, I was sad, like, I really fucked with X. And I wasn't a fan, I became a fan off of 17, you know what I'm saying? So it just hurt me when he passed, because he understood. I'm not saying, like, I was depressed, but I could understand how, in his situation, him getting fucked up, that his friend committed suicide, like, around him, or, like, yeah, a girl he really loved committed suicide, and he was like, fuck it, I want to go too. Like, I can't, like, I understand, like, that really fucked him up, and he was doing this shit to the point he got all his tattoos and all this shit, and it was making him look like that because he didn't like himself, so he wanted to look ugly, and, like, I feel that, like, he was a real human. He was a real human, a pure human. I'm not gonna say he never did no bad shit, but at least he owned up to it and he did what he did. He said what he said, and he tried to change and he tried to better himself. And sadly, he lost his life for it. As you seen, like, people try to rob him or something like that, and they shot him while he was in his car. And you see all the videos with him slumped over and shit. And it was just a sad day in hip hop, to be honest, because he was a legend. And I know the older hip hop people, he's not a, he just dropped 2 albums. And Neff is a Neff calling these people like, shut the fuck up. We gotta recognize, like, again, y'all love Big and Pac. We understand, but you gotta recognize for the newer niggas, there's gonna be legends in this shit. And to be honest, with the work the nigga has put in, he has dropped 7 mixtapes. We didn't understand this shit, but from the 2 albums, I knew that motherfucker was special. And if he was still around, he would have been here for a while. His fan base still goes crazy for him. They have the Members Only Collective, you know, Kid Shrunks, Ski Master, Slump God. I think Wi-Fi's Funeral's in there and a few other people as well. And it just goes crazy. Like, it just goes crazy. We seen all her ski wills when X passed, dude. When you lose a great, when you lose somebody you really care about, you see that happen. You see that happen, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like, I'm just here to give bro his flowers. I wish he got more attention. I wish he got more love. I wish he even got like the BET Awards when they acknowledged him. I wish he even got it. Jamie Foxx tried. He's like, I want to bring your attention to this man right here. Like, this man right here. Like, the story was great. And I wish he got to see whatever. He tried, but I wish he got his thing. But I get it. It's like, oh yeah, he did that bad shit. But you know, corporate America, oh, he did what? Oh, we don't want to work with him. He did some fucked up shit. But then they don't recognize when a nigga tries to change his life. Y'all motherfuckers send motherfuckers to jail when they do the crime, they do the time, then you release them back in the road because they served their penance for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They did what they did and now they're out and they're free. But then again, you ain't gonna treat them the same. I'm not saying forget that shit, but at the same time, you gotta recognize that a motherfucker's trying to better himself and keep that shit going. Sorry for that little rat. But yeah, it's just sad, like, RPX, you know what I'm saying? RPX, so you really did. But yeah, that's the double S. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have done him last, but I feel like he deserved that reverence. Like, just being like, he has touched a lot of people. I'm not saying like the other people on this list have not touched a lot of people, but just going off of me, who just heard look at me, was like, well, who the fuck is he? Like, this motherfucker looks like a Naruto character. Like, he's part of the Akatsuki. Who is this motherfucker? But actually listening to 17, and I'm like, I get it. You're just scarred from your fucking experiences. I get it. Somebody you loved really, like, left you, and shit happened. You not even acted out. It's just you wanted to self-destruct because that person wasn't there. I get it, and I can't fault you for that. And the fact you took your imperfections and built this fan base and rocked with everybody. I'm not saying there wasn't times he wasn't on his bullshit. Let's keep it a book. There was. But at the end of the day, we are human, and I like the fact that, you know what I'm saying? He did this. You even seen in was it the sad video that he tried to like beat up his old self because he didn't like his old self. He wanted to change. He thought his old self was really bad, or certain stuff he carried out was bad. And he tried to change. And that's why he had blue hair. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the cult, but yeah. But his music still lives on forever, as we can see. His monthly subscribers on Spotify is ridiculous. His fan base is loyal as fuck. His estate dropped 2 albums after his passing. And it just goes crazy, you know what I'm saying? He has a son, Gekkum, and hopefully if Gekkum looks like him and he starts rapping as well, we have a little bit of X back. Sure, he won't be exactly like his dad, but we can at least have solace that, you know, X's lineage will carry on, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. And that was the 2017 XXL list. I know the other two haven't been sad because everybody's still alive, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah, it's just crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say when I get to the Nipsey Hussle list. That's gonna be ridiculous. But yeah, man, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, hey, if you like this video, you liked anything I had to say, or you rocked with it, give your boy a like, and subscribe, share, you know, tell a friend, do all that little ish, you know what I'm saying? Help me out, help me grow, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep coming with this shit. I don't know when I'm gonna do the other ones. We'll see what the fuck happens. We'll see if the Newsweek picks up or it doesn't, and then I'll do it. I still gotta do my album list, so we'll see what the fuck happens. This is knowing my ass, I'll do some bullshit, and this will drop at midnight on January 1st. So disregard that, because probably the album shit will be out. But hey, I digress. But anyways, thank y'all guys for listening to me. Thank y'all for taking y'all time out your day. It's been K.A. and I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all. Ish, else. RP King X, you know what it is. Else, gang.